This is Ramesh Arozla from AR Academy GDK. Today, Physical Science 9th class, Physical Science 9th class for state and CBSE, same first lesson children for state syllabus as well as CBSE students. And our lesson name is Matter Around Us. First lesson, Matter Around Us. From this, we try to learn some topics from first lesson, Physics 9th class. Okay children, please take a notes and write down important points and please look at the board. Introduction. First of all, we try to learn introduction. And children, matter in this total universe, planets, stars, asteroids, everything in this world is made up of matter with energy. You know, everything what you are saying is everything is made up of matter only. But generally in English, common man in English subject, English, we will use some words. What is the matter? Is matter was closed? I will see the matter. Like this, a common man in English will use such type of phrases or English sentences. What is the matter? Is matter was closed? I will see the matter. Like that we will use it in English. This matter is different from, in physical science it is different. Physical science or scientist will use in a different way. Same matter word, scientist will use in different way. What is that matter according to the scientist? Let us try to understand. According to scientist, matter is that anything in this world, listen carefully children, anything in this world that occupies space and having mass is called matter. Once again I am telling, anything in this world that occupies some space and having mass is called matter. For example, you see this. Anything in this world, something I selected, cell phone, mobile I selected. Anything in this world which occupies some space, whether it is occupying space or not, let us say, you see. See, this space it is occupying, this cell phone, mobile is occupying some space, you see. Occupying some space, it is having certain mass. Matter contained in a body is called mass. So, it is occupying space and it is having mass. So, this is called matter. Understand children? Okay? It is occupying space and it is having mass. So, it is called matter. And about matter in earlier classes, we discussed in case of common man how in English we will use matter word. Scientist meaning, matter meaning we understood here. Matter means anything in this world, that occupies space and having mass is called matter according to scientist. Common man, what is understood about matter we understood. Scientist what they will say we understood. In earlier classes in 6th, 7th, 8th, in 6th class, 7th class, 8th class also we studied so many things. Metals, examples, non-metals, examples, acids, bases, salts, like this, so many things we discussed in the earlier classes. Those also comes under matter only. And presently in daily life situation, how we are using matter? Cloth we wear, cloth, it is the matter. Air we breathe. Air we breathe is the matter. What we are eating daily, that food is the matter. What we drink daily, we will drink water, no? That water also comes under matter. Air we breathe, clothes we wear, and where we are living, on this earth we are living. This earth also planet, it is also matter. Like this, food we eat, air we breathe, everything like this, everything is matter. Like this, presently daily life situation also, everything we are using matter only we are using. This matter, how the matter is made up of? Matter is made up of very small particles, you see. Very. You can see with naked eye these particles, but you can't see with naked eye our particles, the matter made up of. Matter is made up of very tiny particles, small particles, which are beyond our imagination. The size we can't imagine. Like that, it is made up of. Matter is made up of very tiny particles. You remember, children. While writing with chalk piece on blackboard, small particle we will see no, less than that size, the particles are made up of with matter. Matter is made up of that. Matter is made up of very tiny particles. So, and states of matter. States of matter and example now we will discuss. What are the states of matter? States of matter. If you take states of matter, there are 3 states of matter. Matter exists in 3 states: solids, liquids, gases. What are the states of matter? 3 states of matter: solids, liquids, gases. About these states of matter, in earlier classes we already studied. Water exists in 3 states. Water exists in 3 states. Water exists in solid ice piece. Solid ice piece. Solid ice piece. Water exists in the form of solid ice piece. And this water exists in liquid state, that is water. Liquid state, that is water. Water exists in another state, that is water vapor. Water vapor. Water exists in 3 states: solid state ice, liquid state water, what we will use daily, and water exists in vapor state. If you heat the water, it exists in the form of, it is converted into water vapor. So, water only exists in 3 states: solid state, liquid state, gaseous state. In the same way, everything in this world, everything exists in the form of solids, liquids, gases. So, states of matter we understood. How many states? 3 states we understood. And properties of solids, liquids and gases we will try to discuss. Their comparison, difference we will try to understand. Please look at the board, children, concentrate more. And properties, solids, liquids and gases. These properties I took: shape, volume, distance between the particles, compressibility, force of attraction between particles, kinetic energy of particles, and arrangement of particles we will discuss now. Concentrate on board. And shape, first property about the matter, that is solids, liquid, gases, I am comparing. Shape, if we take solid shape, it is fixed, children. Fixed shape. Solids are having fixed shape. Liquids change their shape. Change their shape. Gas also change their shape. Solids are having fixed shape, not fixed. Not fixed. Not fixed means what, children? Change. So, gaseous shape will change, liquid shape will change, but solid shape is fixed shape. Understood about shape? Then we will take volume. Volume means generally, in case of solids, you know very well how to find the values. In case of any cube, what we will take any solid piece, length into breadth into height. Length into breadth into height will give volume. Remember, length into breadth into height will give volume. In case of solids, we will take like this. In case of liquids and gases, it's not like that. In milliliters, in liters, we will measure the volume of liquids and gases. Remember, children. And that volume of solids is fixed. Means it won't change. But in case of liquids also fixed. Volume is fixed. And in case of gases, the volume will change. It is not fixed. Not fixed means what? Changes. So, its volume is same. Its volume is same. All the place. For example, if you take same mobile what I showed to you, if I keep in a bowl here somewhere else, its volume remains same. It is some cell phone I took. Its volume I measured already. I kept in this vessel. Its volume won't change even after keeping in another vessel. So this cell phone volume is remaining same even after it is keeping in any place. And in case of liquids also, for example, this is test tube. This is 5 ml of water. And you keep same 5 ml of water in another vessel. So its volume is same, children, 5 ml only. Here it is 5 ml only, same water I am pouring in another vessel. It is having 5 ml only. Means its volume is fixed. Liquid's volume is fixed. Solid volume is fixed. But gaseous volume is not fixed, remember. And distance between the particles, if you observe, in case of solids, distance between the particle is very, very less. It is less, very, very less. Distance between the particle very, very less. It is intermediate. Distance is more, you see. Distance between the particles is more. It is intermediate. It is very, very less. It is maximum or more. Distance between the particles. Okay? We discussed about the shape, volume and distance between the particles we understood. Compressibility. What is compressibility? This is a property of matter. If anything, if you press, what happens? If you apply pressure or press that matter, what happens? If its volume decreases. On pressing, if any matter volume decreases, that matter is having compressibility property. According to that compressibility property, solids are having minimum compressibility. Compressibility is very less. Its liquids compressibility is intermediate. Means some. It is compressibility is more. Compressibility more means maximum. Okay? Compressibility is minimum, very less. It is intermediate or some. It is more or maximum compressibility. This also finished. Come to this point. Are you observing, children? Come to this point. And property, fifth property we are discussing. What is that? Force of attraction between these particles. These particles are there, no? That particles attraction, if you take, attraction in solids is more, maximum. Attraction between the particles is more in solids. In liquids it is intermediate. In case of gases, attraction is very, 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 very less. Very less. Means here it is maximum, more attraction. Intermediate means some. And very, very, very less means minimum. Minimum attraction between the particles of gases. Kinetic energy, if you take, what is kinetic energy? Energy possessed by any body or particle because of its velocity is called kinetic energy. What is kinetic energy of the particle? Because of its velocity, how much energy it is getting, that is called kinetic energy. Kinetic energy, here solids, particle is there. But here velocity is less. Velocity here also less. Here velocity is more. Here it is intermediate. Velocity is intermediate. Here velocity is very less, very less. Velocity is less, so kinetic energy also less. Here kinetic energy is intermediate. Intermediate means some kinetic energy. These particles are having more velocity. So more kinetic energy, maximum kinetic energy. Here less, minimum kinetic energy. Minimum kinetic energy, intermediate kinetic energy or some kinetic energy, and maximum kinetic energy. Kinetic energy depends upon velocity. Why? Because k is equal to half mv square. Kinetic energy is equal to half mv square form. According to that, k is directly proportional to v. If velocity increases, kinetic energy increases. So force of attraction between the particles understood, kinetic energy of particle understood. Last property we are discussing. Understand, children? Last property we are discussing. And arrangement of the particles. If you see the arrangement of particles in solids, it is systematic or ordered arrangement. You can see it is not systematic, but somewhat better than gases. Not systematic. And layered arrangement we can see in case of liquid particles. In case of gases, particles move randomly. Randomly they will move in all the directions. They are not having system. Systematically they won't move. Randomly they move. But particles arrangement in solids is systematic, ordered. It is random. It is somewhat better than the gases. Like this, today what we have learned today, let us try to recall once again. Okay, please look at the board, children. Introduction and what common man think about matter, what scientists will think about the matter. In earlier classes about matter, what we studied. Presently, daily life, what matters we are using. Everything in this world is matter with energy only. That you remember, children. How it is made up of, how it is made up of, and states of matter and their examples, and properties. How many properties we discussed, children? 7 properties and their comparison differences we studied. Okay, children, and read the subject at home, read the textbooks, and try to understand. If you won't understand, revise and again watch my videos, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel, like, share, comment. Okay, bye.